up, my family, my people, my cousins? It is I, Divine, aka Ashman, here to save the day, okay? We are back with another one. Alright, you guys, in today's video, we're going to be bringing it back with some Honkai content. We're going to be jumping into Honkai Chronicles, Kiana Kaslana. Guys, if you like videos like this and want to see more videos like this on the channel, go ahead and give me a like. We like to see it over here at the channel. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and be a part of the Ashman family, the Ashman crew. You already know what to do. Why am I telling you? Come on and be a part of the Ashman family. I'd love to have you a part of the family. Guys, we are on the road to 500 subscribers. If you do not have your notification bell on, go ahead and hit your notification bell so you know anytime I make any new videos. On a side note, I am going to be doing some gaming content, guys, bringing some gaming content to the channel. So let me know any gaming videos that you would like to see for some Let's Plays and things like that. If you have any comments about any future content that you would like to see on the channel, go ahead and leave it down in the comments below. I love when y'all leave comments and we get into it in the comments section. So go ahead and feel free to leave any and all comments. Guys, you know I like to keep this portion short. So without further ado, without further delay, without further talking, let's hop into this video. So we got MiHoYo and May's story. Let me tell you, if you haven't seen that video, go watch that. So I'm excited for this.
Came into this imperfect world in an experiment pod. She had no
so yeah, we found out that she was experiment in May's video. So I was a shock. I was like, whoa, what?
Created by Otto via splicing Kiana.
So she was created by him. It all leads back to this guy. Like, what the?
The Hersher core attained consciousness in the new body, and she was expected to become a human with Hersher powers. In 2007,
so I'm guessing they thought this was going to be like her without like the crazy Hersher stuff.
But was intercepted by
Siegfried Kaslana. So is that her relative? Oh well, no, she was a clone.
Siegfried adopted
K423
and raised her as his own, but was unwilling to name her after his own daughter.
So did he find the DNA from his daughter?
To protect the injured Siegfried, K423 took up arms to confront a Honkai beast in his place. A tender soul defied fate for the first time in order to protect her loved one. Touched by her action, Siegfried decided to name her Kiana Kaslana. He made a promise to her.
Aww.
As the descendants of House Kaslana, it was an honored tradition for them to fight for their loved ones. On this day,
so he is descendant of the other lady,
and she set foot on a path deviating from her written fate.
This is crazy.
However, fate had other plans. In 2010, the latent Hersher persona awoke. Blazes of anger scorched the world that had just.
So she couldn't escape it.
To protect Kiana, Siegfried used Judgment of Shamash to suppress the Hersher of the Void. But as a result, he was severely injured.
Damn!
Siegfried realized that he would inevitably
oh my god, he
Hersher
lost his whole arm!
Again. To protect Kiana, he left her. The girl was worthy of love. Those who loved her could do anything for her. But in the girl's eyes, it was her very existence that brought them endless sufferings and miseries.
Oh damn, so she got this warped sense of like, I'm the reason why everything goes wrong.
With her father, and continued to believe in the good of the world. In the Honkai,
well, that's good. At least that, even though she had that, she developed a personality to do good.
Turned against her, Kiana still reached out to her. When they were fleeing Nagazora, Himeko rescued Kiana and May and took them to Saint Freya. Kiana's troubled fate was finally
okay, so now we're exploring this side.
On the campus, she met friends who were like family and made the solemn
so we got Fuhad over there. We got Himeko, Brian.
To stay, but a cruel twist.
Oh, look at them. They look like a big happy family. Of course, it don't never stay like that for long, but so that's when the flower of destruction starts to manifest inside her.
Terminated in the shadow of the peaceful years. The other sentience inside her preyed on all the good in her life once more by encroaching on her cognition and her dreams. It was
damn, so she started to go after her in her dreams.
She created illusions to make Kiana believe that she saved her mother from sacrifice and the second eruption. When she realized the great joy she experienced,
who was supposed to be her mom?
She broke down and let the Hersher persona take over.
Oh damn!
So she was confined in the same experiment pod, just as when she was born. Only this time, Otto, who witnessed her rebirth, wished to see the Hersher of the Void
This
return.
fucking guy.
Just as Otto expected, the St. Freya group revolted and attacked the Schicksal HQ with anti-entropy to rescue Kiana. In fact, he wanted them to gamble everything for Kiana. Their deep love and the ensuing sacrifices would stimulate Kiana's emotions to help her overcome the Hersher persona, so she could become a human with Hersher powers.
So they basically did everything that he wanted them to do within his plan.
Pulverized St. Freya and anti-entropy in a display of power.
And that battle was like,
end,
whoa.
To save Kiana, Himeko donned the Godsbane battle suit for Million Night, Eclipse.
Man.
She defeated Hersher of the Void and injected the Spear of Destiny, a Honkai neutralizing serum, into Kiana at the expense of her life.
That's so sad.
Fell
And they and
into the imaginary space. Kiana might be a Hersher, but her friends and teachers still loved her and believed in her as much. Yet their goodwill was too heavy to bear. Kiana wandered in Ark City after waking up from the nightmare. Honkai beasts and zombies.
So this is how she saw it. This is how she
whispers
woke
of the
up.
Hersher tortured her. She wanted to run, but had nowhere to run. Those pains and sufferings are predestined. She was tested.
I always love the music.
The vessel of a Hersher, and the root cause of the world's and her loved ones' miseries. Would the world be a better place?
So sad.
When Kiana was prepared,
she was trying to kill herself.
Inside, Fuha's sentience in her mind stopped her and the Hersher from reviving. Kiana finally remembered that Himeko sacrificed herself to save her because, as her teacher, Himeko believed in her potential to change the world. Kiana snapped out of grief.
This story is so crazy.
To repay Himeko's faith, she will continue fighting her ill fate. With Fuha's help, Kiana learned how to contain the Hersher persona and utilize Hersher powers. She became a rogue hero that fought to save Ark City from destruction.
Situation, but it doesn't seem like that's like she's there. Maybe like that's her power somehow.
They were the work of a shady organization known as the World Serpent. All traces.
So it all goes back to the World Serpent too. That's who took May away.
The catastrophe caused by it would level Ark City to the ground. Kiana must transfer the Honkai bomb planted by World Serpent to save Ark City. She made it. Even though
what is everybody trying to accomplish here?
She did not fail Himeko. To change this imperfect world, she became the meteor that ripped Ark City's darkness open and propelled the bomb out of the atmosphere, which rewrote the cruel fate of this city.
Again, the music is always good. I always say like it's always a bittersweet in these stories.
The unconscious Kiana was taken to the Schicksal North African lab by Durandal. Otto needed a Kiana who had harnessed
Durandal looks cool,
so
like good. I want to know her backstory too, to be honest.
Manipulated, she broke out from the lab and escaped Kevin's pursuit under Fuha's cover. Kiana returned to the ruins of Nagazora. She was ready to meet her end in the place where she first met everyone she cared about. She knew she.
So is she trying to kill herself again?
As the Honkai core continued to.
Oh no, the core that's inside her was killing her, so she thought she was gonna die there.
Kiana had not stopped imagining how she would reunite with her friends once. Yet she could not seize the chance when it finally came. Honkai was growing thick in Nagazora. She had to step forward to protect the world and her friends, even if it would cost her her life.
So at this point, she's still trying to save everybody.
She would laugh off the worst injuries. She saved the world, saved everyone, but kept the pain to herself. She was killing herself to protect the good in the world, but she had forgotten that she also
that's like so sad, man.
To save Kiana, May made a pact with Kevin. A new gem of conquest solidified in her body. She became the Hersher of Thunder again and joined World Serpent by choice.
I always love seeing
May
May's
knew her
animation.
best
That
friend
shit
would
looks
never
so
accept
cool.
her choice, but she could not create a future for her dearest if she held on to her past.
So we're bringing it back to Fuhua.
After May left, Kiana and Bronya went to Mount Taishuan to find the ways of mastering Hersher powers recorded by Fuhua, without knowing the Hersher of sentience had already woken. In the illusion,
so somebody
created by
wrote
the
that
Hersher of
down in the
sentience,
comments in the
Fuhua's
last
lonely
video.
life, bound by her mission, flashed before Kiana's eyes.
Ooh!
Fuhua planned to sacrifice herself again to seal the Hersher of sentience. Kiana could not accept a fate that exchanged their lives for the greater good. It was Himeko's. It was May's. It was Fuhua's. It was hers once. And it was not the happiness they wanted.
Yeah, I seen this in the
This
last
wretched
video where
story
she
the
kind
way
of
they
saved her
truly
through the
wanted.
memories.
Kiana stopped fighting alone. She chose to believe in her friends.
This was, I love this.
In the
Himiko's
theater
was
of
one of my
domination,
favorites, and that one was
built
one of my
by the
favorites.
Legion Hersher,
And
she
May's.
confronted her fate
Well, really,
for
all
the
of them.
last
And then I was gonna say, and
She
Brian's. Like, all
accepted
of
her
them is
fate
like
and
so
who she
good.
was.
I think Himiko's is my
She
favorite.
and the Hersher of the
favorite.
Void were both continuations of Siren's persona. The Hersher of the Void was Siren's hatred toward the world manifested. She was the other possibility,
Man.
born from Siren's desire for love. The countless
two
hearts
halves
that
on
loved and
one
helped her
coin.
made this possibility a reality, turning her from test subject K423 into a Valkyrie who fights for all that is beautiful in the world, into Kiana Kaslana, who leads everyone forward. As for where her path leads to, we will soon find out.
It's so crazy to see, like, even without playing the game, it's crazy to see how she came from this one point and developed into this whole different person. Like, just actually playing through the story is going to be way, way crazier. But just seeing it from the outside like that is phenomenal. So that was Honkai Chronicles Kiana Kaslana. So we seen her progression from a mere number, K423, a mere clone, into Kiana Kaslana, to Hersher of Void, to, you know, all these things. And it's like, it's mind-blowing to, like, find out, like, how it all happened, and to actually find out what it was and who she is and who she's become and stuff like that. It's just, man, like I said, I would really love for this to be a show, an anime, even, you know, for it to be a manga or a book or something like that. And I know a lot of you guys said that it's like different little articles and manga and stuff like that, whatever. But I don't know if it all encompasses everything and stuff like that, because I'll have to really like look into it and check it out. But like this story, man, like the story building, the emotions within these characters, like the real attention to detail and the thought and time that goes into this, it makes you appreciative as the consumer of it. You know, a lot of games or a lot of shows and stories and stuff like that is put out, you know, it isn't always the best, and people don't always, you know, take pride in what they do in the continuity of the characters and the stories and stuff like that. But you can tell it's a lot of time and effort that's put into these stories from MiHoYo in the Honkai series, and I love it. It's awesome. So guys, that was Honkai Chronicles Kiana Kaslana. If you like videos like this, go ahead and leave me a like. We'd like to see it up here at the channel. Guys, if you are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and be a part of the Ashman family, the Ashman crew. If you do not have your notification bell on, go ahead and hit your notification bell so you know anytime I make any new videos. So the next video after this should be the Fuhua story. So hopefully that will already be up. If not, be on the lookout for that one. Guys, I love hanging out with you today. Go ahead and leave any comments about the gameplay that you want to see next, or any more content that you want to see on the channel. Either any new games that you guys want me to react to, or more Honkai content you want to react to, all that good stuff. Guys, it was so good hanging out with you today, seeing the family. I'll see you in the next one. As always, have a good one.